want to do anything as far as a lawsuit is concerned. This is exactly what happened, just so you know. And I don't really care anymore. It was just more to get his attention. Not saying that I don't need to be compensated for what I do or do what you say you're going to do. And to me, being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do and so on and so forth. But if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it out of the one time out of the 4 or 5 times. So on his first project he did, I did an intro for him. He needed it within 24 hours. Luckily, I was in my home studio. I called my engineer over. I did the record for him for his intro. I think it's I-95 or something like that. I think we have 48 hours to do it. I called my engineer over, knocked it out, gave it to him. Cool. I told him I may need a verse whenever I get a project done. So he said, cool. He had another project that he put out. I think it was the last project he put out. I forget what it was called, but I did I'm Ready over for his project, which was originally a Diplomat record. I'm Ready, that we did on the Diplomat project. So he said, when are you in town? Are you gonna be in New York? And I'm like, no, next week. He hit me the next week. You in town? I said, yeah. He said, can you come to the studio? I said, I could come tomorrow. I'll make time. I went to the studio. He played me the record. I did the record. You can ask him. And Corday was there, the young boy Corday, the rapper. He was there. I did the record in 20 minutes. I went off about my business. I told him, look, I just need an interview. First I said I want a verse. Then he says, okay, when's the project coming out? When's you gonna get it? I said, I don't know when the project is. I just need a verse. Because this project, the last project I did for him, let's just say it was June, it's supposed to come out November. It didn't come out till the next November. So he was sitting on the verse for like a year and a half, which it was, to me, old at the time. And I'm saying, that's it. But he called me one night like, yo, I'm just letting you know Monday I'm putting that song out. And I'm like, all right, cool, no problem, it's all good. I need a verse. Well, I'm exaggerating, but he's like the shock rain right now. And, the moon got aligned with the stars. And, when I write, I put my all into it. Okay, let's put your all into it then. You know what I'm saying?
Give me that verse.
He called me twice to do something, and I did it the record. Let's do an interview. Bet I got you. I got a project coming out in June. Let's do it around there. Cool. I'll do and mind you, the months I'm saying may not be accurate for the months. Cool. June is coming. Oh, we pushed the album back. I don't want to just do an interview. All right, cool. Now we're going to do it in October. All right, I'll call you back in October. Yo, what's up? Oh, man, Keller, you say I tell you October, you call October, huh, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Nah, I can't do it because, this is when all the beef is going on with Kendrick Lamar. I can't do it now because the shit going on with Kendrick Lamar and all that, and I don't feel like talking about that right now. I said, look, I'll do the interview. I won't even bring that up. I won't even talk about that. He says, nah, I can't do no interview and not talk about it. We got to talk about it.
Oh, no.
I said, all right, well, when can I get the interview? Yo, February, definite. February, I'm dead. February. We going to get it done in February. All right, cool. February come. Yo, what's up? Oh, yo, I'm still working, man. I said, listen, bro, I got all the texts. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you can't keep telling me this because now when I'm big, I said, listen, I need your word, bro. You done gave me your word 3, 4 times. I need your word. When are you going to do this interview? Yo, we not pushing it back. I promise you we not pushing back. June. We back a full year, back to June. I said, are you sure? I don't care about if the album comes out, not coming out, beef, birthday. Are you sure? Kim, you got my word. Bet. Now I'm starting to do all these, other shows I got going on, deals I got lined up on the table, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm out polying deals. And like I said, that's why I say you don't count no money till it's in your pocket, which it didn't matter anyway. But when I'm polying these deals, J. Cole doesn't do a lot of interviews. I'm saying I'm gonna have J. Cole interview for you in June. They're like, get the here. I'm like, nah, I'm dead serious. Cool. Now I'm polying deals off of what you told me, which, you know, you shouldn't do that anyway. That's not a tangible business. But if I did 2 favors for you, then you gave me your word 4 times, I'm assuming on the 5th time, you got to.
And that's way past due.
You said rain, sleet, snow. This time you dead serious. June come, and then I say, yo, what's up? He say, yo, bro, I'm going to have to keep it real with you. I can't do it. I don't know when the album going to be done. And I say, I can't promise you a date, but I can do the date. I don't want to keep telling you I'm going to do it and don't do it, this, that, and the third. So I'm going to just have to say I'm going to have to pass for now.
Now I got to cut you. You know what I'm saying?
Pass for now.
What the?
So I knock a song out for you in 48 hours because 4 times you're going to do it. 5th time you told me forget it. Just pay me for what I've done already. That's where that came from.
Since you're going to do that.
Yeah, so it wasn't like Cam is out trying to sue J. Cole. Like, I'm not on that type of time. That's the last thing I want to do. But you got to be a man and keep your word.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as Cameron decided to bring everybody in to the situation and the litigations when it comes to how everything came with J. Cole and with these type of things. When you're in the industry, if you've been around long enough, you know this is how the game goes. And I had a link in the description where you can watch that clip in the beginning in full on the Talk with Flea show on Revolt TV. Had Larry, Sid City, and Freaky Zeke there as well. And I let a lot of that play there so y'all can get the full story. I normally don't like to let that much video play, but I want y'all to hear why it got to the point where Cameron felt like he needed to take this action. He said, hey, man, this is not my game. I don't want to sue nobody. I don't want to go to court. But, bro, y'all got to compensate me for something. I don't want to work for free. And with you, I work for free. He said he called up his engineers, had them come up to a studio, record them at the crib and do this. Then he was back in New York, pulled up on the studio for them, reused his song, his likeness, everything cleared and sent over. When you told me you was going to do me a verse and then couldn't get the verse from you, I didn't have a project coming up. Well, I asked you, let's just do an interview. Come on to the show. Well, J. Cole like, well, all right, yeah, we're going to do that then. But J. Cole should have thought to himself, do I really want to do this? Or do I really want to do that verse? Or do I really want to do this? Because you got to be straightforward and direct in this game. And if you know how it go, it happened a lot like that. This is nothing new under the sun, but Cameron just said, hey, bro, this is what this is. Now, me personally, I wouldn't have took it to court. I wouldn't have wanted to file a lawsuit just because I'd be like, all right, bro, that's how you move. That's how you get down with the people you say you rock with. Just from now on, no, you can't ask me for no more favors, man. I'm fresh out of favors for you if you ask me for anything. And I'm going to tell you directly, straight up, next time you ask me for something, just keep it all the way 100. But I ain't going to lie, it was entertaining when he said, man, the stuff got to align and this and this and that. And, man, I got to put my all in. He said, all right, man, put your all in there. Let's get on to it and put your all into it. That was entertaining and hilarious. I can't even lie, bro. The camera, hell. Said, that's like, well, go put your all in there, dog. Go put your all in. That was hilarious. I can't even front. But I say this for people, at times, certain times people do want to tell people no, and they don't have intentions of doing it. It's times when people say no, but they really know in their mind, I'm never going to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't think it's cool to do this. Sometimes people tell you, they tell you, yeah, I want to do it. I'm going to do it. I got you. I'm going to do it. And they really have no intentions at all. They'll tell you, yeah, in your face, though, but they really ain't going to do it. They know they're not going to do it. They don't plan on doing it. Then in certain times, people will tell you, hey, I'm going to do it, but they really don't want to do it right then and there. They just like, I'm going to do it when the time is right, and that time might be a long time from then, but they still like, hey, when I get around to it, when it feel right, I'm going to get it done. That happened like that in the game, because it be stuff that happens like that. But once J. Cole had already told them 4 times already, I'm going to do it. I got you. This date, that date, that date. And then you come back at the end and say, man, I don't just want to do it, bro. I don't want to do it. You'd have strung me along then. I would have just went on hell, told Cam straight up, hey, bro, I got you. We gonna do it. We gonna make that happen. Just give me a little bit more time, bro. I would have kept saying that and eventually did it. So it wouldn't even be like I just used, bro. Because if you called him and asked him to come work with you, get on your projects, pull up to the studio for you, have him send a record back in 48 hours, then you got to hold it down with him, bro. Just keeping it all the way 100. You can't treat him like he a tag along or string along or nothing, because obviously you have inspiration and seen something from him that you really rock with. So no matter how you felt it was, no matter if you want to put the value on it, that's that. But Cameron said it ain't even about the lawsuit. You just want to be compensated. People going to feel how they feel about it. We'll see what happens. Tell me what y'all think. Want to update because I covered that story in the beginning. That was Cameron. That was kind of funny. Stay on your pivot. We got more coming. Make sure y'all tap into that Patreon as well, man. Urban Politicians TV. We got more coming. Shit show. Stay on your pivot.